Hello and welcome. My name is Chirag Moro from Indian Cars Bikes. Today is 24th September and I'll be going through the important news from the automotive industry. Later I'll also go through the important news from the past 1 week. So the biggest news for today is the launch of Renault's new hatchback for the Kwid. It is powered by an 800cc engine that produces 54 horsepower and 72 Newton meters of torque. It comes mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. So what is the most talked about part of this car for the day? Is the price of the vehicle. Renault has priced it at just 2.56 lakhs showroom price New Delhi. That is the starting price of the vehicle. What do you get for this price? You get front power windows, EPS, and the high-end variant comes with driver's side airbags as well. The driver's side airbags is not available on the base model. For the other models it is available as an option. You also get a 7-inch touchscreen system with satellite navigation. Fuel efficiency is rated at 25.17 km to a litre and Renault claim it is India's most fuel efficient petrol car. So the rivals for this car are the Hyundai Eon and the Auto 800. Moving on, Bajaj has confirmed that they will launch the RE60 quadricycle. The RE60 is a new class of vehicles called the quadricycle. It is only for commercial purpose. The RE60 comes with 4 wheels and doors, so it has a stronger body shell. This automatically makes it much safer than the auto rickshaws. We might soon see the auto rickshaws being phased out of Indian roads. Fuel efficiency is 37 km to the litre. We also have news that Tata and Mahindra are working on rivals for this car. So there will be more quadricycles coming out soon. News from Gujarat. Development of the Tata Kite hatchback is on track for a release sometime in December. The Tata Kite will be powered by a 1.2 litre petrol engine and 1 litre diesel engine. It will be based on the re-engineered version of the Indica platform. It will come with a manual transmission and an automated transmission as well. Okay, moving on to yesterday's news. You might have all read about Volkswagen's diesel scandal. Volkswagen has now set aside $73 billion to recall cars in the US alone. Since we know that the diesel scandal has affected more than 11 million cars all over the world, this number could go up higher. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Volkswagen installed a new software that would detect when the car was having an emission test. So at that time it would reduce the engine performance to reduce emission. The result was 40% more emissions than what was permitted. For now, this scandal affects only those cars that are sold in US. But as I said, Volkswagen has accepted that 11 million cars sold all over the world have been affected. The American Environment Protection Agency has the right to fine Volkswagen $37,500 per car. So the total fine amount for only for US cars would be around $18 billion. This is in addition to the cost of recalling all the vehicles. At the same time, Volkswagen also launched a new Passat. But this was overshadowed by the scandal, the Dieselgate scandal, as they now call it. Ford launched the Figo hatchback yesterday at 4.3 lakhs. It's based on the Aspire sedan, so as we expected, it gets the same engine options and equipment as the sedan. The engine options will be a 1.2 litre petrol engine, a 1.5 litre petrol engine and a 1.5 litre diesel engine. The power output will be between 88 horsepower and 110 horsepower in the petrol and 100 horsepower in the diesel. The 1.2 litre petrol and the 1.5 litre diesel are mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. The 1.5 litre petrol gets a 6-speed automatic transmission. It gets all the equipment that are there on the sedan, including the Ford Mach-E and the safety features like 6 airbags, ABS and EBD. News from Mahindra. The XUV100 or the S101 compact SUV will go against the Maruti WagonR. Yes, the WagonR. Mahindra made it clear that they are not building a city car at all. All they plan to do with the S101 is target customers of city cars like the WagonR. Maserati opened its first showroom in India in Delhi. During the opening of the showroom, they confirmed that they will be launching the Levante SUV in India. This will join the Maserati lineup, which includes the Ghibli, the Gran Turismo, the Quattroporte and the Gran Cabrio. International news now. Skoda will be launching 4 new SUVs in the coming few years. The first of these SUVs will be a large 7-seater. The other SUVs will be a replacement for the Yeti, a coupe version that will most likely be sold only in China, and a smaller compact SUV that will rival the Nissan Juke. Along the lines of Ferrari, McLaren and Porsche, Mercedes is planning to build a new hypercar. This could be a worthy successor to the SLS AMG. This car will sit above the AMG GT, but the launch is still a few years away. The hypercar will be powered by a V12 petrol engine and will have an electric motor assisting it. So the combined power output should be at least 900 horsepower. Interesting. Bentley launched the fastest, most expensive, most powerful and one of the most luxurious SUVs at the Frankfurt Motor Show, the Bentayga. Now they have hinted that they will release a faster SUV that may be called the Bentayga Speed. They will also bring out a V8 engine version of the SUV. Honda has released the new Civic in US. The new car will come with a turbocharged iVTEC engine. We do not know if the Civic will come to India. If it does come to India, expect the turbocharged petrol engine and maybe a diesel engine as well. History lesson now. Back in 1994, McLaren and BMW teamed up to build one of the greatest supercars ever made, the McLaren F1. The body and the chassis were built by McLaren, while BMW supplied that magnificent V12. This time again, BMW and McLaren are tying up to build another supercar. It will be based on the next generation of the 650S. Now the BMW M division always wanted to build a halo supercar, but they were restricted by BMW because of cost. Remember, BMW are still recovering after launching the BMW i8 and i3, which proved very expensive. So now BMW M division have found a way out. The supercar will be built by McLaren while BMW will provide the engine. That's it for today. Thank you, goodbye, have a good day, take care.